that. So we got to get into it. All right, so it looks like Compkilla plays Liu. I'm hearing a lot of excitement. Flame Fist, that's the zoning variation, correct? Or is that Dragons?
Well, Liu Kang is... to say that Liu Kang has a zoning variation is a little ridiculous because he can zone in all three, which is kind of hilarious considering that he's predominantly known as a...
He's Bruce Lee.
Yeah, he's predominantly known as a rushdown character. So, but in this variation, it is, like, I'll say it's more block string based. And, well, it's a different type of block string.
Okay.
Dragon's Fire is fireball cancel, is is run canceling. Flame Fist is more special canceling, or 2-in-1 canceling as it's referred to. So Squall basically kind of just keeping pressure on Compkilla. He understands that he's very parry happy, and Kodokan does not have to stay in his face in order to get in his face.
I was going to say, it seemed like then that would be a little bit of a difficulty because Kodo can do so well, particularly with meter, or time at least, as far as zoning wars, which in Mortal Kombat are a little bit different than in most games because there's no durability. But just a simple amount of time after you're hit by a Kodo projectile.
Yeah.
Allows him to at least move forward, which
exactly.
we certainly saw there. 43% on one combo, not broken, and then another 30, and this from mostly 0 and very little meter, at least on bar. So he's a very meter-efficient character when allowed to operate in ideal offensive settings. And we see here, Squall has been getting clean strings. They look, to my mind, of course, they're neutral strings. They're not just straight punish strings, but they're leading into great amounts of damage, good push. So Compkilla needs to establish. Here, he's got some plus frames, but well.
He gave
so the X, he ended in the fireball. Was that part of the move, or?
No, he can cancel into that.
Okay.
So the way that Flame Fist works is the pressure from Flame Fist is not centered around run canceling. It's centered around special canceling or 2-in-1 canceling. So when he starts the rapid punch, he has an option to cancel into his back fist, which is down back 2. Or he can cancel into either version of his fireballs, or he can cancel into his parry. Pretty much any special that he has.
Okay.
Now, the reason why Flame Fist is one of the least visited variations is that the common consensus is that he doesn't get much off of this. As you can see, you kind of have to take a risk.
Yeah.
It's a lot riskier.
It doesn't seem to be a very safe string as far as continuing pressure, and we've seen now Compkilla cancel it into a fireball that was punished, and obviously into a parry, which may be possible if you're like negative enough to invite attention, but it's kind of like doing an uppercut after a minus move.
Yeah, and the thing about Flame Fist that Compkilla isn't using is that if you do not cancel the rapid punch, you're actually safe.
Yeah.
You're not plus, but you're safe.
Yeah.
So if he were to just stop and just wait, then he would actually have a lot more opportunities ahead of him, because then he'll cause Squall to actually think twice about how he responds.
Certain situations, perhaps, where they might want to go high-low, the low will get beat out by a button you press. So if you establish that you may or may not press anything, you may be able to buy time, maybe even work a throw game. But I've not seen Compkilla in even the matches that I've seen prior to this necessarily. I saw him go from the rapid fist into the parry, and it worked in that situation. Obviously, the first mindset is they're minus, it's now my turn to press a button, and the parry is good in that situation. But if you rely specifically on that as a tactic, it
gets projected. Yeah, it gets telegraphed.
So we see a buzzsaw Kung Lao switch here.
Now, buzzsaw is not a bad variation in this situation, but you cannot go in with this variation. There's not much. It's his least damaging variation. Now, the zoning with this variation is actually the strongest.
Okay.
Because the hat isn't a horizontal projectile, but a vertical.
Oh.
So it has an up-down hitbox as well as a left-right hitbox.
Okay.
So in this case, Kodokan would actually have more difficulty getting around that if properly spaced.
That was an excellent bit of spacing there by Squall. You saw that the wall jump to try to escape the corner led directly into that round-ending punish. And this is tournament point now for Squall.
Now, with Compkilla using using buzzsaw, the thing about him is that if he's going to go in, he's going to have to utilize the 50-50s that are available to him in this variation.
Yeah.
Kung Lao is not known as a 50-50 style character. He does have mix-ups in that regard, but they're not the strongest. In this variation, they are. They're just not as damaging.
He baited out the teleport there. And another wait there by Squall, who at this point doesn't have much to risk. Such a life lead here. By the time he's really in danger of a combo doing a ton of damage, he'll be able to break it.
Now,
throw here. Back into the corner as well.
No, he's regular throw.
No.
Now, in this case, Compkilla needs the zone Kodokan.
Oh, is this it? I think this is it.
Yeah, that's it.
Yep, that'll do it.
Oh, there I go back again.
All right, that'll do it. 3-0. Squall takes it and therefore wins the round robin. Ugh, nice and gushy for you all. Yeah, but it doesn't have any bearing on who will win. I think so, because Compkilla doesn't get a chance to. Y'all played each other 3 out of 5. Here's the thing. So you both ended up with 3-1 records. You both ended up with 11 points. So therefore, the tiebreaker is who won out of y'all. Because he got 10 points. Huh? No, he had 1 less win. Which means in one of the set he lost, he did not win 1 match. So when we split it up, right? If Hornet wins his set,